and welcome everyone here on 2K. This game features two teams who really hit the boards, rebounding hard. What a fight it's going to be, Clark, tonight on the glass.
You know, that's always one of the key stats in any basketball game. Who can dominate the glass? Who can control the glass? Boxing out is going to be critically important in this one.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. Now, here's Washington. It's tipped.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Pass to Clarkson. From the top of the key, and the shot goes in.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes. For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Now, here's Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
And the Hornets making a change here. Thor's checked in. Now, here's Ball. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Thor. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Clock at 2. Goes up on the high post. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Sexton against Ball. Clarkson, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Utah's ball. Passes it to Olynyk. Taken away by Williams. Oubre with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Oubre kicks to Williams. Left side, Sexton. From downtown. That shot missing. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's Ball. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
That's tipped. Here's Olynyk. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The Hornets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Ball, the pass to Thor. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Thor, no good. And here's Utah. Here's Sexton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. And it's Williams with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 3. Ball finds Washington. Here's Rozier. Back to Washington. Takes it inside. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Markkanen down low. Plays it up off the glass.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Then there's Oubre, and it's Thor in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. It's deflected. Tries it again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hornets trail by 5. Rozier with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team. They want him to be aggressive and physical and draw those fouls.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Here's Thor. Hayward passes to Thor. Over Gay. Thor, no good. Utah leading by 3. Pass to Abaji. Feeds it to Azubuike. Oubre against Gay. Oubre with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Shots good by Thor.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Gay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Abaji. And they go to the intentional foul. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Hayward finds Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Rozier the pass to Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Utah leading. Horton Tucker, the pass to Azubuike. They swipe it. Fontecchio, defended by Hayward, kicks it to Azubuike. Shoots from the right block, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Ball against Sexton. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The open look here for Sexton. And the three ball is good. Sexton's got 10.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the Hornets making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Now, here's Sexton. 10 points for him. Oubre pulls it in.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Sexton against Ball. Misses the layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Clarkson outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime.
21, the Jazz. 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 5. Now here's Williams. Oubre, right side. Utah with the rebound. Inside. Here's Azubuike. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Fontecchio after Terry Rozier's basket. There's the pass to Abaji. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gay. Up and in on the layup. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Rozier. Over in the corner, Washington. Trying to get open is Rozier, and it's Washington missing. Utah leading by 10. Here's Azubuike, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to Washington.
Come to me, come to me.
Back to Rozier. Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely. Oubre outside. Let's go. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Horton Tucker. Stolen by Washington. Fast break now for Charlotte. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
Nobody near Gay. Kept alive. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Fontecchio. Another miss by Utah. Hornets trail by 8. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ball comes in for Rozier. Oubre with the steal. Now here's Ball. D right on him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside for Martin. Oubre on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Ball against Azubuike. Here's Washington. Basket counts. Washington's got 4 this quarter.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Gay. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Pass to Gay. Here's Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gay. On deep. Azubuike the pass to Fontecchio. Here's Horton Tucker. Another miss by Utah.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Ball. Oubre outside. Outside Martin. The kick out to Ball. That one off the back iron and out. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Oubre. Now the pass to Abaji. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Outside, Sexton. we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah out in front, up, but while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Cody Martin. Smith is out there with Oubre. Then it's Williams. And it's Washington in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Utah leading. Takes a step back. Olynyk in the corner. Back to Sexton. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Can't get the foot there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hornets. Thor. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. The Hornets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Smith the pass to Thor. On the wing, Rozier. Here's the screen to take the lead. Got a piece of it.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Passes to Clarkson. Clarkson missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by Rozier.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight, and he lets it fly.
Olynyk, a screen on Rozier. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Hands it from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 1. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Man, I like the fact that Smith is very quick of foot, gets into the lane easily, and then finishes really well around the rim.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Hornets. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Sexton. He kicks to Clarkson. Right side, Markkanen. And the Jazz, another 3.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
The kick out to Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Williams against Sexton. Markkanen dishes to Olynyk. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Ball against Sexton. Ball, no good. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Hornets.
1:56 left here in the 4th quarter. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A fine shooter from the line. Markkanen has no problem getting fouled when the pressure's on.
And the Hornets making a change here. Oubre's checked in.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Ball up top. Defended by Sexton. Ball gets to Washington. That's the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Washington. Misses from close range. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Oubre. Clarkson against Oubre. Clarkson passes to Sexton. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Olynyk can't hit. The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Oubre. And here are the Jazz now. They've led by as much as 10 to the inside. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now, here's Ball. Washington passes the ball. Oubre outside. Rebound by Olynyk. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson goes in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They shoot again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5. Sexton for 3. Misses there. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. It kept...
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Stolen by Rozier. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Hayward. Rebounded by Green. And here's Houston. Smith in the high post. Green in the post. Pounded by Rozier. Ball passes to Hayward. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
There's the triple. And Şengün gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Back to Martin. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Ball gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Washington outside. Porter against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Outside for Rozier. Ball with it. Green picks him up. And Ball gets it to go.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
And here's Porter outside. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Out to Hayward. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. And another basket for Charlotte.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Rockets ball.
Here's Porter. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Martin. And he drives in. Ooh, a clear foul there on the Missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. One thing Kenyon Martin Jr. definitely has, Richard, is a big vertical.
Oh, I played with his father, and both of them knew how to defy gravity. He managed to block the dunk attempt of some of the tallest players, and he can take the ball straight to the rim for a slam of his own.
Thor, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for LaMelo Ball.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Smith. To the paint. Fires it. Here's Thor.
Kevin Porter Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Kelly Oubre, Smith out there with Terry Rozier, and it's Thor in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Thor. And here's Oubre. Jacks up at 3. The shot no good. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Tate. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Smith with it. Tate picks him up defensively. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's Christopher, hounded by Rozier. Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Driving to the basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Rozier, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Richards inside. Marjanovic on him. Here's Oubre. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Rozier outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets. He's perfect from the line this time. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Ball against Washington. Back to ball. Shot clock at 5. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Green for 3. Connects from downtown. Green's got 5.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Oubre passes to Ball, and the shot goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Down low. Here's Şengün.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. To the left side wing. Let's go with a 3. The shot comes out. The Rockets trail. Smith right side. The Hornets pull it in. Hayward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. He goes up again, and the layup is good. He's got 14.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Porter, the pass to Martin. To the inside. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Ball with it. Now Porter defending. Out to Hayward. Inside. Here's Ball. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. And it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Free throw good. Green. The Hornets have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Ball against Porter. Here's Thor. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hornets lead by 7.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
There's Ball with a 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Hornets out in front, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the CLA-PL team.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Houston 5 right now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at small forward. Green for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
And that one's good. Green.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Hayward outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And the Rockets with possession here. Trailing by 10. Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Hayward. Here's Martin. Knocks it down from distance.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And it's Smith penetrating. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Smith passes to Rozier. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Martin misses.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside for Rozier to the middle. Washington passes to Rozier. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Martin. Right wing. Here's Şengün. Pure from three-point range. Şengün's got 6.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Oubre passes to Rozier. Oubre against Martin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green, and that one falls for Oubre. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so Oubre nails them both. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Washington. Doesn't go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Ball passes to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Intercepted. And here's Tate outside. The Hornets pull it in. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter.
Blocking foul called on Kaminsky.
The first free throw is good. Marjanovic checked in for Kaminsky. Both free throws good from Rozier.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
1:05 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Oubre. And it's Ball off the drive. No good there. 8 for 13 now. The Rockets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And another miss by Houston.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for Rozier. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Hornets with a lead. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Washington outside. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. On the take. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Dennis Smith. And it's Thor in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. The Rockets trail. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Smith. It's Tate on the wing. Hayward with a steal. Smith inside. He's guarded by Washington.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And the Rockets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Porter. Smith outside. The 3. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. The Rockets again can't hit. And for the Hornets, they're shooting it well at 59%. So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Richards, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Smith. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball outside. To the wing on the left. Thor. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Smith passes to Porter. Now Şengün. Pass to Martin. Rozier against Green. And here's Şengün. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. Rozier from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Here's Şengün. A 3 from the inbound. Here's Martin. And that one is stuffed right through.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Ball outside. Great D that time from Porter. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Oh, deflected. Porter with the steal. Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Martin misses. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Ball.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Outside Porter. And he's going for the oop here.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Rozier outside. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Going inside. Good D by Şengün. And for the Rockets, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Ball with it. Now Porter defending. Outside for Rozier. Pass to Williams.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And Rozier, here we go. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Hornets lead by 7. And Ball's over to help. Back to Green. Outside for Porter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's the Hornets on the break. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Richards is checked in for Williams. Outside for Green. Ball with a steal. And here's the fast break. He's all alone. The ball's knocked loose. And they get it back.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Rockets ball coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Martin takes it in. Smith passes to Martin. Outside for Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Money!
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're up by 5. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And make some noise. It's your
Here's Ball. Off target. And so the Hornets take the win. This one was in the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward. Rocket 6. Porter, no luck.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Clarkson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Smith. The shot that time, not on target. And Utah the other way now.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Porter looking it over. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Utah. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Olynyk finds Sexton. He takes it in, denied. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Clarkson right side. 4 on the shot clock.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Smith outside Porter. Passes it to Şengün. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Olynyk. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Porter passes to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Give Kelly Olynyk credit, sticking with the shot despite intense coverage.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Porter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Clarkson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Down low, here's Smith. Rebound by Olynyk. Jazz leading by 6. To the middle, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
The pass to Smith. Back to Green. Here's Porter. Rebound, Utah. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson goes in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 8. Quarter passes to Şengün. Outside for Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Sexton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shots good by Clarkson.
And nicknamed the flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter, no luck. Jazz leading by 8. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Now, here's Şengün. Kicks it to Smith. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Here's Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 7. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Jason Tate. Washington out there with Marjanovic. And it's Christopher in at the 2 spot. 5 to shoot. Another shot. The shot's good from Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Doing work inside. Nice finish by Taylor Horton Tucker.
Christopher, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Washington. Gay can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Washington kicks to Tate. And Jalen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Marjanovic. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
Here's Washington. Pass to Marjanovic to the right side. From the arc. And he recovers it. Fires the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy was in Maryland for high school, Kemba Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn Bulls. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Christopher. Now, here's Washington. Inside, here's Marjanovic. He's off on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Abaji, the pass to Azubuike. And it's Houston on the break. He's covered by Azubuike. The pass to Christopher. Oh! And he double clutches and throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Fontecchio passes to Azubuike. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's Martin on the wing. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz leading by 6. And Azubuike kicks to Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got his first basket.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
And here's Green outside. Rebound by Azubuike. For Utah, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. That free throw good for Markkanen.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
And Utah making a change here. Green against Clarkson. Right side, Sexton. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Now Green. Here's Şengün. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Markkanen. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Green finds Smith. Rebound, Utah.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
4 on the clock. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and Utah again with the bucket.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Utah leading by 15. Out to Clarkson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Rockets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Green. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Outside for Martin. The dish to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Şengün. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Down low, it's stolen by Smith. Outside, Green. Now, here's Şengün. Defense right on him. Off target at the rim. Porter with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. A 12-point game. Crosses over. The rebound by the Jazz. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's tipped. Porter with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Şengün, and he slams it one-handed.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Olynyk gets to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. Porter passes to Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Houston with a big group substitution here. Marjanovic checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Martin. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Green. And Washington subbed in for Porter.
Tough interior defense on Taylor Horton Tucker, but he gets physical right back at him.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game, and he sinks the 2nd. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Christopher. To the inside, Pete. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
In the corner, Marjanovic with it. And that's collected by Gay.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Azubuike. Here's Fontecchio. Moves back up, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Christopher.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Azubuike. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rockets trail by 13. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Smith. Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Clarkson on the wing. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Smith.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Sexton against Porter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. The Rockets pull it in. Green taking his time here. Right wing. The kick out to Porter. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Martin wide open. He fires. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Markkanen.
I'm open right here.
And that one is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Martin inside. Defended by Sexton. Deflects the pass. And here's Porter. Plays it up and banks it in.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
A 3-ball. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Green against Markkanen. Smith outside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Green. Olynyk with it. Outside for Sexton. 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And it's Green missing. Jazz leading by 13. Kicks it out to Markkanen. To the middle. Out left to the wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. And they'll get another chance. He dishes it to Sexton. Porter against Clarkson. Markkanen trying to break loose. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys.
Oh!
Green. And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Lots of room. That one wide left. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 11. Green, no luck. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Out to Clarkson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
The offensive rebound. Smith outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Gay. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
should be an excellent matchup. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the Hornets starting 5. Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup. Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Ball. Outside for Rozier. Williams, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Rozier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
Now here's Hayward. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
There is nothing soft about Gordon Hayward at the cup. This guy's superb finishing that one.
With the step back. Here's Sexton. Right side Olynyk. Outside Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Ball against Clarkson. Markkanen with it. Outside Sexton. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Fades and shoots. Counted.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
On the attack, Rozier. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, the evolution of Scary Terry as a creator for others. Really nice ball movement there.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're on the run. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
4-3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Ball into the lane. Can't get it to fall. Utah has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Sexton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the wing, right side. Olynyk for 3.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. It's stolen by Olynyk. Pass to Clarkson. Driving to the basket, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Oubre. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
So Utah ends up going with a new group, and so Oubre nails them both. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Gay outside. To the right side. Here's Abaji. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Yeah, that's a terrific success by Oubre. He's got...
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Cody Martin, Teo Maladon out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Thor in at the power forward position.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Here's Horton Tucker, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Oubre. It's hauled in by Oubre. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
And it's the Hornets on the break.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Ball, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Ball throws it down.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Hayward. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
Now here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game. To the inside. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Sexton. Shoots over Rozier. The Jazz with another miss. So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier at his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Sexton against Rozier. Clarkson outside. Back to Sexton. To the paint. The 3 is up. The Jazz with another miss. Rozier outside. Ball outside. Outside for Rozier. Pass to Williams. Hayward outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
The Hornets making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Here's Abaji. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now one on Ball.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 8 seconds left in the first half of this game. Oubre on the wing. It could go, and that's not gonna go. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
21, the visiting team, 26.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And for the Hornets, at the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Richards in at the 5. Here's Horton Tucker. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
And for Utah, now here's Gay. Pass to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Inside, here's Azubuike. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Ball outside. Washington left side. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Utah trailing here. Pass to Abaji from deep. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's Hayward on the wing. There's the three. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. On the break. Here's Abaji. Here's Azubuike. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first. Thor, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Ball. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, got a piece of it. Gay with the ball. Hayward picks him up. Gay against Hayward. Out to the right wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Oubre. 5 to shoot. The baseline Jay. Can't hit that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Hayward left side. Richards with a screen. Hayward outside. He can't hit that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Abaji, covered by Smith. On target from range.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
To the left wing. Here's Thor, back to Smith. Hayward outside. The layup off target. Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Abaji. No good from outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside, Azubuike. Smith with the rebound. The Hornets with the lead.
Utah foul. Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career.
Charlotte making some changes. Rozier, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Ball in for Smith.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Good. 9 points in the game.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Hayward finds Rozier. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. Pass to Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Marketed from long range. Hornets with the rebound. And here's Rozier. Up top ball, guarded by Olynyk. Now Hayward. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hornets out in front, up by 4. All right, we're going to step us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Here's Rozier, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You can see the kind of attention that Terry Rozier is going to attract on the defensive end. This guy's scoring capabilities causes the contact.
Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for LaMelo Ball. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's the 3. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Washington's checked in for Thor. Rozier outside. Out to Oubre. Back to Rozier. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Rozier in a real rhythm offensively, and that's problematic for the defense.
Sexton with it. Oubre picks him up. Olynyk for 3. Knocks down the long J. Olynyk's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Smith against Clarkson. Smith passes to Washington. Pass to Williams. Outside for Rozier. Timeout called. The Hornets.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Ball, he's checked in for Smith. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
And Allie, thank you for that. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
And so he makes both from the line. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ball against Sexton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Markkanen's got room. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, you can see Markkanen's touch right there. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. The guy is a 3-level scorer.
Sexton against Ball. Rozier left side. And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Timeout called the Jazz. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And Clarkson, here we go. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
Out to Hayward. Washington a screen. Hayward to pass the ball. Another shot. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Goes up again. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson up top. Pass to Markkanen. He takes it in. Shot clock at 6.
Okay, Mr. Markkanen coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. Out to Hayward. Right side, Williams. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist from Williams. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
Markkanen outside. Olynyk with the screen on Hayward. Markkanen, the pass to Olynyk. Markkanen misses. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Pass to Williams.
Yeah! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Markkanen. And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
The kick to Olynyk. Here's Sexton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Terry Rozier picks one up.
Well, these are the moments where Colin Sexton has got to prove to his teammates he can deliver when his team needs him most.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 2 here. Out to Hayward. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now here's Hayward. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Green kicks to Martin. That shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Now here's Hayward. The kick out to Ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets on offense. 4-point game. The drive by Green.
And with that lightning first step.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's Washington. Ball kicks to Rozier over Green, and it's Rozier missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Green against Hayward. Back to Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
The drive-by Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Porter with it. Williams picks him up. And finished off by Porter.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive. And then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Hayward left side. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Hayward. Back to Ball. Porter with the steal. Şengün with the ball. Working on Williams. And a wide open look for Porter. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
.107 left to play in the first. The kick out to Rozier. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. The drive by Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
And it's in there. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Outside, Martin. Here's Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Now here's Melodon. Out to the wing. Here's Richards. Şengün covering. Here's Martin. Richards passes to Thor. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Green. The Hornets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Washington. Jason Tate out there with Marjanovic. And it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Christopher, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hornets. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Washington. Williams with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Marjanovic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Rockets trail by 4. It's Washington, high post. He's against Smith.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
For Charlotte, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Rockets on defense. And there's the pass to Rozier. In the corner, it's Hayward. No good with the triple. Rockets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Smith penetrating, and the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, you can't give Smith a clear lane to the hole. When he sees it, he gets right into the defense and takes advantage of his speed.
Washington with it. And here is Tate. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tate's only got 5.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From past the arc, that one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Rozier has a really impressive offensive arsenal. He can beat you in a lot of ways.
Houston moving it around. The 8-footer. Tate against Oubre. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Rozier, and he jams it with authority.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Now Green, he has 5. To the paint, here's Şengün. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Rozier missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Porter. Williams with the block. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte making a switch here. Balls. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, yourself.
The previous play is under review.
Definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Washington kicks to Hayward. Smith with the defensive effort.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter. Pulled up before the defense could get to him.
Outside ball. Here's Oubre. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. A big-time effort for Jared.
The visiting team, 32. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Fires for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Green's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Rockets. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Porter kicks to Martin for the tie. Into the lane. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Martin's got it all tied up now for Houston.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Here's Oubre. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. He feels lucky they found a new home.
Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
Team foul.
Hayward finds Washington. Right side, Ball. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oubre. Rejected by Smith. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Ball penetrating, and the shot is good. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Martin, the pass to Green. Back to Martin. Shot to stop the run. Smith outside. Another miss by Houston. Hornets leading by 8. Now here's Ball. He's got 16. Hayward outside. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
You know, I think you got to push Hayward farther away from the hoop. Once he's this close, he's going to score.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Charlotte.
For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Here's Porter. Back to Martin. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Martin's got his second basket.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Martin, the pass to Şengün. And yes, it's good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Rockets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Oubre with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Porter kicks to Smith. Porter, no luck. Hornets leading by 7. Feeds the ball. Passes it to Thor. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Green dishes to Martin, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Christopher. The rebound by Richards. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Deep 2 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Pass to Rozier. Off target with his 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Hornets leading by 9. We've got Kaminsky. Washington out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Christopher in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing and usually knocking it down.
Here's the 3. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Smith scanning the floor. On the wing, Rozier. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Pass to Christopher. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Christopher's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Marjanovic checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in. Inside. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Thor. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. The kick out to Rozier. Back to Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets trail by 13. Here's Green, driving the lane.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Here's Ball. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The kick out to Ball. Got a piece of it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
They pass the ball. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green inside. Rozier defending. And that one, good.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Rozier into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rozier's got 7 points for the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Ball, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 12. Outside, Martin. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Rozier, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim. Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends gets the win for the Hornets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And it's Rozier missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Ball. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the bucket.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
We appreciate it.
centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. So here are the Jazz starting five. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. Now here's Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Şengün.
Something that got Lauri Markkanen on the NBA radar was his lightning fast release. He's got a quick and accurate catch and shoot jumper as you could ever want.
And with Markkanen's size and the fast release, Richard, he can get his shot off wherever he wants.
It's a combination you love to see in an outside shooter. Length, a fast, high release, and a soft touch from deep.
Now here's Martin, and it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jazz on D. Outside Porter to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Sexton passes to Clarkson. Porter pulls it in. Down low. Martin. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Sexton passes to Olynyk. And here's the fast break. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Clarkson attacking. Pass to Olynyk. For three, Sexton. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Porter with it, picked up by Sexton. And then Porter with the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Over to the wing. Markkanen outside. Clock at 6. They need this. It's rebounded by Houston. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make... Oh! Threw it down! Wow!
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Back to Sexton. Clarkson outside. Defended by Şengün. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Launches it. No good on the shot. And it's Houston the other way. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Smith over to help. Clarkson against Green. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Sexton with it. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here he goes. And here's Porter outside. Gets the three to fall. Porter's got 8.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Houston on D. Clarkson, right side. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Green for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside Porter. Fires for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Colin Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson.
For most one-and-done players, it takes a couple of years to get going. Not the case for Colin Sexton, averaging 21 points per game during his second year.
And why is it, RJ, that Colin Sexton hit the ground running as a pro?
Yeah, I think it's his mindset. Colin Sexton, he has zero fear. His game is translated well from college. Sexton is explosive and thrives in more of an open style.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. No good with a layup. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Azubuike, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Back to Marjanovic. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
From deep, Gay. They get it back. Pass to Horton Tucker. Tries yet again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
For Houston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Marjanovic.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Onto the floor for your...
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. Kaminsky pulls it in. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Asabuki. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First one falls for him. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Utah. So he gets them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porter with it, picked up by Sexton. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Markkanen right side. The kick to Olynyk. Pass to Sexton. Back to Olynyk. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
At the line for the Jazz.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Green, the pass to Smith. It's deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And he drives in. Back to Green. Porter against Clarkson. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
Fires from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Pass to Şengün. Outside Porter. Şengün, the screen. Jacks up a 3. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest.
Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
The kick to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Martin. Pass to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Şengün, and a two-handed jam!
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Offensive rebound, pass to Martin. Here's Smith. On the wing, Green. Three-pointer. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. and he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Clarkson passes to Olynyk. He drops it from range. Olynyk's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. Outside Porter. Pass to Smith. Plenty of space. And again, it's Houston.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Smith against Olynyk. Here's Sexton. Deflected. On the wing, Green. He's got 14. Martin outside. Smith against Olynyk, and it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Abaji. Misses off the right iron. Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Porter.
Jazz foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Washington. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Sinks it from distance.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Tate from downtown. Cranes the triple. Tate's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Abaji. Back to Horton Tucker, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Houston ball.
Houston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Washington passes to Tatum. Shot on the wing. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Pass to Christopher from deep 3-point range. That shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Abaji. And the layup is good off the glass.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Washington outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Christopher. Abaji with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Inside, here's Azubuike. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The 3 from Washington. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a commanding 22-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, That's a shot he typically makes.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets. And Utah has possession. And here's Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
A nice shot by Smith.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Sexton passes to Olynyk. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Clarkson against Green. To the inside. Smith. Rebound by Olynyk. Tipped away. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson outside from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Outside Porter. To the paint. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Markkanen misses. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Green for 3. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Martin. Smith outside. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Martin. Banked it in off the glass.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Houston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And it's Green off the drive. For 3, Smith. Utah with the rebound.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team. And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Back to Martin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Green. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. Green, the pass to Smith. Back to Green. Now here's Şengün. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one drops for him.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it. Outside Olynyk.
to end the drought. Misses there. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.
Cool.